Yo, what is going on, everyone? It is Memory here with everyone, ladies and gentlemen, for the 11th episode of Dororo. And the previous episode, absolutely loved what they had with Maru and us getting even more, probably the most we've had so far in the series with his character, and that he's not a bad kid at all, right? He's not really like his father in wanting to be. In terms of being a ruler or a king or anything like that, like he definitely is different than his father. Really, the thing that is bugging him and that is on his mind, because he's a good kid at heart, right? We saw how he helped those people out in the village in the previous episode, but he knows in that his parents, Daigo and his mother, are keeping something from him, like keeping a secret from him. And he, like, imagine, like, it makes sense. You're the kid, obviously, to your parents, and they're keeping something from you that, like, it's a secret. Like, in his head, it's like, wow, am I, like, not, like, worthy enough to, like, or am I not good enough to know this secret? Like, why can't they tell me? So I really like how he went into, like, Maru's mind and got more on his character in the previous episode. And we did see actually Hyaki come and help him out in the previous episode, and they've kind of been teasing, like, at it a little bit, like, with obviously eventually Haki's going to see Daigo again, but we really saw them face to face kind of in the previous episode, and Talamaru was like, "Who is that?" Like, oh man. So previous episode, really good stuff. What we had with Talamaru. Also, like, the two companions he has a lot too. I think their names were the dude's name was Hyogo, I believe, and then Mutsu. The Mutsu was the chick with, like, the arrows and all that, and then Hyogo was just a tank, bro. This man was throwing people out of the water onto the shore. I was like, this dude is a beast. So, I like his companions as well. So, yeah. So we're gonna get into this episode, everyone. How you guys doing? What's going on, everyone in the chat? We're going to get into this episode. Hopefully you guys are ready. We're starting at the very beginning, 0 seconds, and we're going to hop into this, everyone, in 3, 2, 1, play. Because I was talking in the previous episode, like, what if they pull something where, like, Hyaki and, like, Taomaro, like, team up or something, like, or, like, I don't know if it, maybe against Daigo, that might be, like, thinking too crazy with it, but that would be, like, kind of insane, would it not? Like, oh yeah, so they're just gonna show us again what we had in the previous episode. Talamaru, Hyogo was in the middle of this thing's mouth. Like, this dude is a tank, man. And this is where Haki came in. Yep, just in the nick of time too. Who are you? Who is this? Omaewa. Yeah, yeah. See, now how is this going to, like, where is this gonna go from here? Are they gonna split again? Because they've been doing that, man. They've been, like, teasing that, like when we're fully gonna get into, like, a conversation maybe between the two of them, or just, well, Hyaki's not really. I mean, he could talk now, obviously, but he's not really one for, like, deep, kind of conversations, I guess. But imagine we have Daigo, Hyaki, and Tahomaru talking in a group, maybe. The mother, I don't know what they're gonna do with it, man. Honestly, but it's just getting to a point that I've been waiting for. We've all been waiting for Hyaki to meet Daigo again. So we're kind of almost there. Party is over. Here we go. The story of Banmon, Part 1. Multiple parter. Okay, so they actually are face to face right here and actually going to talk. Like, Dororo's like, "Aren't you gonna thank us, man?" Like, he noticed the arms though. He's like, "Those arms." See, he's a kind kid, man. He at heart, he really is. Like, he's like I was talking about in the previous episode. He's definitely more fit to be a ruler in the future than his father. Like, definitely, he has the qualities. Can't see him, obviously. They saw him in action, and they're like, "He's blind. Like, he's a mouse." Dororo's hyping him up, gassing him up. Pay up. Yep, I knew where that was headed. Wow, actually did pay up too. Or Daigo's land. Ooh, Yakimaru. Ooh, see, this is what I was talking about. This is where things get like really interesting, and we're heading in further into Daigo's land. Tahomaru's gonna remember him, and Yaki's gonna remember Tahomaru. Maru, excuse me. Seriously, if it wasn't for Haki, Hyoko might be dead there. It might be even way worse than it turned out to be. Whoa. What the hell? Oh. What the hell? See your eyes, bro? But they're like further into Daigo's land now, man. They're like they has to be relatively close to him. Oh, what the hell? Is he dabbing? Hey, he's dabbing. Look at him. He's acting as Daigo. Doro's like, oh well. Man, not really that impressed. Oh, it's an old man. What a coincidence. Not really, because this man's like everywhere. Somehow. He's like, hey, what's up? There in the mountains. Still a connection there, though. Oh, wow. See, like those red, like, look like little red, like streaks or like through his body. Kill humans, monsters, demons, ghouls. Bit of everything. Kind of had to though in these some of these situations, man. You're like, don't even make me think about Mio and them again. But those people definitely deserve that shit. Curse of Bondman. Oh, that was the title of the episode. Yeah. Yeah, I want to hear more of this. Ooh, Yakimaru. Oh shit, we're getting there. All except one wall. This one wall. Huh. Oh shit. These bodies have been here the whole time. I mean, look, they're like rotted away. They're like skeletons now. Like, ugh. This one wall. It's kind of weird, isn't it? Definitely, definitely sensing something. Yeah. See, a very strong one. Wait, Take? Wait, why does it look like? Or am I tripping? That looked just like Take, bro. Is that Take? Why does he look so identical to him? Or am I tripping? I think I'm just tripping, but I guess it's just some random kid. that came out of nowhere apparently. Wait, I was like, wait, what? There's no way. I mean, his hairstyle and everything looks the same. You know how Take had his hair? Yeah, you see how his hair is tied up like that too? Like Take's hair is the same way. I was like, there's no way. How? What? These poor kids, man. Like these war orphans and like, ah, a lot of poor kids in this in this show, man. Seriously. Toro's like the best gas, man. Like he stays gassing up Hyakkimaru. Sukeroku. You can't believe it. I wouldn't want to believe it either. I would want to believe it, but like it's kind of hard to believe. I guess I should have said it that way. He don't think like you. He does not think like you. So she's actually questioning this to him though. Yeah, he doesn't think or see things the way you see them or questioning them. You know like Maru heard all that too. Let's see what kind of demon this is going to be, or what, potentially what. Aw, they're raising the death flags for this kid already. This Sukeroku kid. Is this thing Shenron or something is coming out of the sky like this? Like what? Kind of a fox demon spirit? Oh, there's more where that came from. Yeah, I like how we hear now, like when Hyaki's actually like attacking and doing his moves and all that. Like we can actually hear the noises he's making when he's like, huh, huh. Like I like that because before we never have been able to really hear him when he's in action, other than the sound of his his weapons. Jeez. These things are pretty easy to get rid of, but that's not the main source of these are just kind of like distractions or something, I feel, or like a nuisance. Then make a beeline for it. See, that's what I was talking about. They threw up these death flags for this kid. He's probably gonna. I would not be surprised. These things just keep. Oh, I was about to say they just keep coming, but now they stopped. Yeah, this is something like Naruto is definitely inspired by this or something, bro. You see this thing, this fox spirit? Definitely looks like something like out of Naruto. You're a smart boy, Taamaru. You're spot on. He's coming closer and closer into figuring out, yeah, and learning this secret. Was that the same girl who? Yep. She has a baby too. Forgot to mention that earlier, but she has a baby in her hands. But this is Taamaru. Oh, oh, she wasn't holding a baby. She was like holding a rock. Like what? Boy, just. Oh, they captured him. Oh, was Mutsu's arrows? Someone else's. Oh, I was about to say they got here that quickly. It's Daigo. Oh shit. Daigo and Hyaki are like face to face right now, pretty much. The truth comes out. I wouldn't like believe this shit either. Like you see Talamar, he's like, what? He is back. He is back. This shit's about to get wild, bro. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This is very bad. This is about to get wild. Daigo and Hyaki, bro. Oh man. I didn't think it was gonna happen this quick though. I did not think that was gonna happen this like. I mean, we're about halfway, not even halfway technically through the series. I mean, these two are already like, oh, Yaki's already reached him. He's already found him again. Like that's I mean, I guess with the Tahomaru thing, I was in them being in Daigo's light, it was only a matter of time. But like, still, I was not expecting, I guess, to come like this. But that, oh man, this next episode and probably the next couple episodes are going to be pretty damn insane for this part, man. Wow. Now that Tahomaru has learned the truth, he couldn't really believe it. He's like, "What? Like this is the secret? Like potentially? Like, man, what is Tahomaru gonna think about his father now? Right? Like that? Oh, I mean, we could see Hyakimaru like we could see Hyakimaru and Tahomaru potentially become, I don't want to, allies, maybe partners. Dude, imagine. I don't know if Tahomaru would go to those lengths though. I think more so he'd want to question and come to his father kind of frantically, like, why? Like, this is it? Like, why? Like, what? But if Tahomaru shows up here, because we have this face off right now, Daigo and Hyaki, if Tahomaru comes there too after learning this news, oh man, damn. That was a good build up episode though, I gotta say, for that encounter, for that meeting. We saw it was white with like the streaks of red going through it. I was just about to say that. I'm pumped for next week though. Next week's about to be really good. I'm anticipating. This is a good build up episode though. Continuing to see even, I would say, even more development, more focus on Tahomaru for a good part of the episode as well. But we also have like um, this demon that is like kind of guarding this wall, this one wall, right? Banman, I think that's what it was called. They said. Um, so there was that. Um, we saw like kind of the what was it, the Asakuras, and like them being on the other side pretty much, and pretty much I guess they were killing people that were trying to come across that or go past that, as we saw. So, but Take has been captured now, or why did I call him Take? Sukaroku. He reminds me of Take though. That's why I when I saw him I was like, there's no way. Like what? Don't do this to me, show. Like, because the way he had his hair was the same way Take had his hair, and he kind of looked like, the same kind of figure in terms of like the body size, shape, and in the face. I was like, is that Take? But Sukeroku, that was his name. Yeah, he got captured. Um, might not be too good for Dororo, So I mean, we're gonna see what happens with that, because Hyaki right now is like face to face with Daigo. So there's that. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. So, um, I'm excited for next week. Best episode coming next week. I possibly, it's definitely looking like that's a possibility. All right, guys. So yeah, definitely looking forward to next week. This is a good build-up episode, I have to say, with what we just saw with Tahomaru. Once again, I would say I like to focus on him in this episode, and also, I mean, we did have a little conversation between them as well, but Tahomaru slowly coming to learn more and more of the truth, especially after the bombshell that he learned for the first time in at the end of the episode there. So there was that. Um, yeah, that's really all I would say I want to talk about this episode. But just next week we have a lot to look forward to, because like the old man said, this is looking bad. This is very bad, like definitely. So we'll see how it plays out. We'll see what happens next week. I hope you all did enjoy the video, the stream. If you did, make sure you drop a like, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you all in the next one. Thank you for watching. Peace out.